Well, it's Monday, and I'm here solo sawing, but that's all right. I kind of enjoy it. Um, Still sawing a lot of pine, and normally I have Dad here helping, but he's been laid up and has an infection in his toe, and I think tomorrow he's scheduled to get his big toe removed. They put a screw in years ago. He had messed it up, and so he's gonna be laid up for a while, and I'll be here solo sawing for a while. So yeah, so it's gonna be a slow go, but I still be getting it done. It's a slow process. On a good day, we're talking, I might be able to do 1,500 feet by myself. I'd like to have some help, but you guys that own a business knows how that goes. Hiring anybody's, it's a task anymore. Getting people to show up on time, not taking every other day off, or just getting them to work, stay off the phone, and not having to babysit. If I want to babysit, I have a hard enough time babysitting myself most days, so I don't need to babysit anybody else. But in all honesty, it's not hateful sawing by yourself. Both my great grandfathers had sawmills. My dad's, both his grandfathers had sawmills, and the one started in 1936. And I'm not quite sure the other one when he started. But my Pap Kovalt, he started in 36, and he started with mules. Then he made a skidder out of a Model T Ford. Got some railroad ties. I think he had a winch of some sort on there. It's military tires. And made a go of it. I think they used an Oliver 77. I think they had a 3010 John Deere through the mix. And then when they started progressing, they got a 1650 Oliver, which is still at Dad's. It needs totally overhauled. It's been through the ringer. They got the Oliver in 1966, the 1650, then the Timberjack we still have in 1974. They got that. But there, on that side, there was a three-man crew. They worked the same setup I have, the same sawmill. My great-grandfather, my pap, and my Uncle Charlie. And they used to cut and saw about 1 million board foot a year, just three-man crew. And they'd move the sawmill, and they'd actually move. They'd buy houses and move around from Maryland, and then they moved up into central Pennsylvania. But my dad's pap on the other side, he did a lot by himself, sawed by himself. He actually cut a lot of timber for power lines, utility stuff. In Camp David, he actually cut trees for the government there, and actually hunted part of that too under the radar. But he sawed by himself, and I think he could do 1,500 feet or so by himself a day. So that's what we're pushing for. So it can be done. It's not the fastest, most efficient, but until something changes or I can find reliable help, that's what we'll do. But I'm out here doing what I like doing. I enjoy it, and if you enjoy what you're doing, money, as long as you can pay your bills, stay ahead on stuff, that's all you need. Happiness is way better than wealth, in my opinion. And some people, it takes a lifetime to learn that. But yeah, we're here sawing. I got the neighbor up the road, he brought some red pine, some white pine down, and some soft maple he wants sawed up. So we're going to finish up some white pine. I'm going to finish up some white pine. And tomorrow I'll be jumping into maple and then finish up his pine there. But I got a lot of pine to saw, some oak, and hopefully get out in some jobs with the Timberjack. I have a couple jobs coming up with some white oak and some dead red oak to go move on to and cut. So I'm anxious to get out in the woods. I love the sawmill, but after a while you need a break and go run excavator or do something different for a little bit, then move back in. But yeah, it's going. Lumber market's slowed down around here, but I still sell to farmers and woodworkers and stuff. I don't do a lot of commercial selling for grade or pallet. There's just not much money in that around here. But yeah, keeps us going, and all is good. So yeah, let's take you over here and show you these logs the neighbor brought down, and should be tomorrow. I should be able to saw them tomorrow. I don't think I have anybody coming. You know, I'm a one-man band, so I'm all over. So I'm trying to saw and sell and go look at jobs and buy timber. So yeah, it's difficult sometimes, but sometimes you get down and depressed, but overall it's still a good life. But yeah, let me take you over and show these logs to you. These are my 12-foot logs. I gotta finish up, make some more 1x12s. Then these are the maple he brought down, all 8 foot, and then the jack pine or red pine and some white pine he brought down. So we'll make some inch boards out of the pine and 5/4 out of the maple, and there'll be some 2-inch mixed in. I don't like sawing too close to the dogs, so the last board I like to leave a little heavy. So we'll be sawing that. These videos, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Comment. We'd like to see where you guys are from. Like I said, it doesn't cost you anything. It's just fun on YouTube here. You know, I watch a lot of other people's videos too. And Frickin' Jeep, I watch a lot of his stuff. He's with the Frick Sawmills. Bunch of other guys I watch. But it's kind of nice. You kind of have a little community of like a sawmill, you know, groups on here and guys with sawmills and running them. And, you know, if I break something, there's guys on there, you know, how-to videos. I'm not too proud to watch a how-to video on YouTube. But yeah, subscribe, share it. We'd like to hit over 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So yeah, share it. And thanks for watching. And we'll catch you next time.